This is the unmodified ripcord launcher that comes included in this box for Diablo Nemesis and also a lot of other Beyblades as well. It's a decent launcher, especially if you don't have one already, but using these two 3D printed parts, we can launch our Beyblades a lot faster. Before we modify this launcher, let's see how fast we can spin a Beyblade with it. That was pretty fast for an unmodified ripcord launcher, but you'll notice that if you pull this really hard, it'll actually spin slower. Now I'm going to modify the ripcord launcher. I'm going to use a Phillips head screwdriver, some silicone oil for lubrication, a paper towel to remove any excess lube, and the two 3D printed parts. To begin, we're going to take out the ripcord and then remove all of these screws. Once we've removed all of the screws, we can disassemble it. So we're going to take this out, use our screwdriver to push out this white piece right here. And now we're going to pry the housing apart. And everything's going to fall out. So we're not going to need these 4 pieces, so we can just put them in a little baggie and keep them in case we want to convert back into a stock launcher. And we can keep this inside of the box for the Beyblade. Now we're going to lubricate the parts. This is the shaft, and we're going to lubricate right here and at the top as well. And just spread that around. Next, this piece, we're going to spray on this surface. Then on this piece, we're going to spray on this surface. Oops, I just sprayed on my thumb. And on this piece, we'll just spray around the outside. And just spread that around. Now we can reassemble the launcher with its new 3D printed parts. I'll explain what each of them does as well. So the ripcord has a lot of wiggle room inside of the track. And this is not good when we pull the ripcord super hard because it can actually slip off of these teeth and cause them to wear down and also lose speed on the Beyblade spin. So to eliminate that wobble, we're going to install this piece, which slides right in. And now you can see there's absolutely no wobble up and down. And it just slides inside of here. Now we can reassemble this. And just install these 3 screws back. Before I install these new parts, let's compare it to the old one. This actually limits how fast we can spin the Beyblade because it acts as a detent, a torque limiter. You can see that this end of the shaft is shaped like a square, and there is a matching square on this piece. And it transfers the torque from this shaft to this piece through the 2 detents, which is on this side and on this side. If you apply more torque than it can handle, it will actually click. So you can only spin it as fast as these can handle. With this part, there's no way that it can click. It's basically a solid connection between this shaft and this piece. And that allows you to pull the ripcord as fast as possible so you can spin the Beyblade extremely fast. So now we're going to reinstall this. Place the screw in. And now just wipe off any excess lube on the outside of the launcher. And now your new launcher is ready to rip. Now let's see how fast this modified launcher can spin a Beyblade. I'm going to pull as fast as I can, and let's see. That's pretty fast.